Listo. Good night. We are at your news centers in New Zealand, live and direct by your reports Gilbert Rojas and Ingrid Avila, and you present how speaks to you Daniela Alvarez. Today we will talk about the coastline, our beautiful country of New Zealand, as we are going to crave a little way the gastronomic delis and viewers talking about the typical New Zealand food is never eating thanks. However, they are typical New Zealand dishes that reflect the wicked lifestyle and culture will so let's go to news side with our partner Gilbert so you can start preparing your paladars and encode yourselves to life abroad.
Good morning, colleagues. I wear it as my partner says we are in one of the traditional kitchens of New Zealand, and today I wish tell about two typical dishes from this beautiful country. Hogget roast is a popular New Zealand dish. After all, its main ingredient is lamb, which is one of the most exported products in the country. In addition, it is one of the most delicious typical New Zealand dishes. The hogger roast is a tender and juicy piece of lamb seasoned with spice and back. Also, it is cooked with potatoes, sweet potatoes, peas, and pumpkin. Once it ready, cover it with a delicious meat, sausage, and egg. If you want to try this delicious dish, travel to New Zealand with one of our experiences now time. And we have another delicious dish, hangi. The hangi, more than a typical New Zealand food, is a cooking thing from the Maori culture. Basically, an oven is dug into the core of a head with volcanic stones. Then the meats and vegetables that are put there are steamed. Preparing a hangi is somewhat complicated. However, typical New Zealand dishes cooked in this oven are delicious. Believe, believe us when you treat Maori styles, chicken with potatoes and carrots, you will want to repeat 1,000 times. I hope I have craved your big suit to continue with our gastronomic stuff with my partner Ingrid.
My God, what delicious dishes! So I will finish craving you with other delicious dish from here. Fish and chips, the classic New Zealand food. Fish and chips is a very famous in New Zealand food. It is so popular that it has taken over the fast food industry in Kiwi country. Willand in Industrial Australia and the United Kingdom too, where is it company with a good beer. Why not is fish and chips is one of the richest typical New Zealand dishes. The recipe consists of cooked, egg, salt and or sea, bread and fried. In addition, it is accompanied with potatoes seasoned with salt and vinegar, and ketchup, tartar, or garlic sauce. And for our last is, I am going to introduce colonial gowns. Hey, don't left the name of this typical New Zealand. Food misleads you. The colonial goose is in fact a baked leg of lamb. Its name is simple due to the colonists' attempt to prepare a recipe similar to the English one. Of course, Reds assured that it is one of the typical New Zealand dishes that cannot be missed. When the leg of lamb is cleaned, it is stuffed with honey and dried fruit. In addition, and faithful of the original recipe, the kiwis are breadcrumbs, melted butter, onions, parsley, and cheese. Once the fillet is ready, it is marinated with plenty of the red wine. This step is important as it, it is the liquor that hides in the appearance of uncooked ghost. Afterward, is it baked for several hours and served? Collins, or for use, it is pleasure to be able to present these delicious and the typical New Zealand dishes. We return to the studio a big out.
Alex, thank you very much for having created and demonstrate these typical New Zealand dishes to her entire audience. I was very satisfied to have my team some viewers. If you wanted the typical New Zealand food, the most excellent option into travel on the dry time life. After all, nobody prepared these dishes better than wikis on top of what they are so much to see in New Zealand than in addition to satisfying your palate, you will delight your age and you will never want to return home. Tal words for today. Thank you very much for being connected to you, New Zealand's New Center. Good believe you.